So this is probably the hardest video any of us have had to make. All of us here at Subpar Game Buddies are currently heartbroken over the loss. So, about a day ago, we all logged into our Minecraft world and we've all spent countless hours on this world. And it was set aflame. We don't know how this happened. We don't know who could have done this.
What sick soul would do this?
All of our dogs and our birds.
Why are there terrible people in this world?
Okay, so they got the barn too. The barn.
Oh my god.
The barn.
182 was right.
You're gonna have to explain that. What was Blink 182 right about, Seth? This seems like a really inappropriate time to be making jokes.
Wait for the world to stop hating.
You know, Seth, I'm really devastated about this, and here you are making jokes at our frickin' wake. We're mourning the loss of our animals and our world.
Can't I listen to something that'll help me get through this?
You know, maybe we want help getting through this. You ever think about that?
Yeah, well, you have your own personal way of doing that, don't you?
You know,
seriously.
I'm gonna be honest.
Aren't you a developed adult?
I'm gonna be honest. I think this might have been someone on the inside, someone from us who did this. And you know what? I'm not like naming any names, but the person making jokes, the person who doesn't seem so sad about it, doesn't seem not suspicious.
Wait, really? You think so?
I'm thinking so.
I think it's the person that's suspiciously not here.
Yeah, yeah.
They just happened to leave right before it happened, and then bam.
That's true.
All chaos ensues. And I struggled.
Listen, I was out of line. And I'm sorry. I apologize. I shouldn't have played the blame game. But you're still not off my crap list. I'm still kind of suspecting you.
And you have the right to do that.
Honestly, I'm suspecting Colton a little more now because, you know, he was never fond of the barn. And he was never fond of our art.
He was never fond of the multiple houses that we had, multiple structures.
All he cared about are those stupid redstone things that he was working on. And not gonna lie, I saw those burning up and I didn't do anything to stop it, because maybe that guy kind of deserves a little bit of this.
I mean, it wasn't really a loss for them to be gone, you know?
No, waste of time, really.
They helped us.
That stupid frickin', you remember that watermelon thing he made? Gave us like 2 watermelon an hour or something? That was frickin' dumb.
Yeah, absolutely worthless.
No, I'm starting to suspect him. He wasn't even there. Wasn't even online. It must have been him.
It was him.
It was only the 3 of us, so I would know if it was one of us.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's pretty obvious, catching fire at all our houses.
Oh, he did.
How would we not notice who did that, you know?
It was him.
It's gotta be.
Yeah, and you know, I was actually in the barn when it started on fire, you know?
Really?
I almost lost my flint and steel because it almost killed me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Tried to burn the barn to the ground with you in it?
Yeah. Oh. And I was just about to like set my TNT down, you know, and you know, for no reason, just to look at it, but then the barn caught on fire, you know, like wow.
Gosh. That could result in first-degree burn.
That's
for other bodily harm.
That would be awful. Yeah. I'm just glad I didn't lose my flint and steel. That's just such a valuable tool, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've all made use of that.
Well, yeah, we always carry at least 10.
Yeah, you gotta carry flint and steel, man. You want to burn something.
Oh,
I mean, you gotta burn stuff to survive.
Yeah, but
True.
no, somebody attacked our structures.
We will rebuild stronger. We'll build an even taller barn.
Bigger barn.
That's true.
Veiny.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what veiny has to do with a barn, but no, you're right about that. I think I agree with that.
Yeah. Wait, what's it
Terrorism
called? The
would be
system
bad.
that gets like leaves and stuff off in the barn? Is that not called the veins?
Sounds like a personal thing. I don't know if I'm even equipped to answer that. I don't know these barns personally, and I think these barns should be allowed to speak for themselves. I think it's kind of disrespectful.
Yeah, you're
That
right.
you're-
I apologize. That
You know, no, it's okay, man. You know, we're all trying. We're all trying.
well, what if some?
That's true. I'm very. You know, I'm the most considerate actually. I think it's kind of yeah. I'm a total ally to these barns and anyone's choice. People can make whatever choices they want. You know, you heard it here first. I'm a great guy, so you know, don't assume anything bad about me. You know, I didn't burn down the barn, so I just think everyone needs to stop trying to paint me as a bad guy right now. I didn't do it.
All the TNT in our castle.
Cody, shut up! I didn't burn down the barn.
Yeah, seriously.
Saying that.
I'd
I
say
didn't-
3/4 of the subpar game buddies are great people, and
Yeah.
then there's that one black sheep. The
You know,
one
Seth, I
that
don't-
never fit in.
I don't think the color of the sheep really matters. I just think he's a
It's
bad sheep,
inexpressive.
is what he
I think
is. He's a bad sheep.
You're right. You're right. I shouldn't use that outdated expression.
That is really outdated, actually.
Kind of offensive.
Listen, it's a racial allegory. I'm not gonna hide where we came from because it's the only way to move forward. You can't forget the past.
Seth, you're
All
those
that'll
are
happen is you end up repeating.
those are serious white supremacist talking points that you are spouting right now, dude.
about? Sure, they Vietnam.
We're all listening to this guy here, folks. This guy who didn't even finish 6th grade English. It sounds like.
You know, we both passed high school.
Yeah, well, listen.
Seth just went to arson school, I think.
Yeah. You know, Seth.
What?
I noticed
It's
a
not
strange.
school.
Yeah, I was actually watching when the castle blew up. I saw something with flint and steel.
Seth had a hefty
Oh,
amount of
okay.
TNT on him, I believe.
A hefty amount. That's a lot of TNT to have.
That's not how I remember. I remember Cody vehemently going to go show off his collection of TNT, and then he just went to the castle.
Me?
We can't be making false allegations here. All right, listen. Innocent until proven guilty. But I've got some allegations to make. Actually, Seth, I think you did it.
And why is that?
Fully agree
Well,
with that.
for one, the fact you're being accused of it in the first place, that's kind of a telling thing to your character. You know, a good person wouldn't be accused of that.
Because I'm accusing
Makes perfect
Cody, so wouldn't
sense.
that be a telling thing about his character?
Seth, innocent until proven guilty.
Could be accused.
Innocent until proven guilty, man.
Yeah, but you're basically saying that I'm guilty
Yeah, well,
with no prior evidence.
it's
So you're
'cause you are.
basically saying I was never innocent.
look at the evidence, dude. Look at the evidence.
Seriously.
The evidence is you're saying I'm guilty. I'm saying the same thing about Cody, but you're ignoring that.
Yeah, well, guess what?
One
Guilty,
TNT
Seth.
collection, and we always carry around flint and steel because we need it to survive.
Innocent until proven guilty, man.
I'm not saying he did it on purpose. He could have just have done it on accident, you know? Maybe he's trying to cook a hot dog and oops, he accidentally lit the fuse.
Okay, so you're confirming that you've been leaving evidence behind while accusing
What
Cody.
are you talking about?
So you're saying he was just using the TNT to cook a hot dog, but you're just here
I'm
accusing
saying
him.
He set up his
Don't cut me off.
TNT collection.
Stop cutting me off. Stop talking over me.
Well, listen, you're the one.
Quit
who
mansplaining me.
obviously- Listen here, I identify as a Apache helicopter.
That's not a joke. That's not a
What do you
joke.
mean, joke? Is my gender a joke to you? What the
think
heck
you
is
offered
wrong with you?
Apology.
let's not
Ugh.
ignore the fact that
So
Seth
big.
burnt down the barn.
You're just getting way off track here.
You're just
Whatever
like-
happened to the
So
castle
trans-
blowing up?
I'm pretty sure Seth blew up the barn. Yeah, Seth blew up the barn.
I believe Seth is trying to skew the argument
You're the
here.
one inside the barn.
Yeah, I
Trying to
think
change
Seth
the
is trying to
Say
skew
so
the
yourself.
argument. Well,
Okay.
I do know this. I definitely heard Seth saying racial slurs while I was in the barn with my flint and steel before it caught on fire, so yeah. Check and mate.
I've never done anything to a person of another race, and I do not believe that there's any significant differences.
You're saying you wouldn't do anything to a person of another race, which is why you blew up the barn, because we're all white. So you do that because we're not of a different race. But
No,
you would just blow up the barn.
They're alone in the barn, remember? And then it caught on fire. I mean,
Clearly I wasn't alone. I
why
heard
are you
racial
trying to
slurs
run past
downstairs.
this fact, and you're just trying to use this whole racism facade thing to try and disguise the fact that you're the one
Oh my
that
gosh.
destroyed the barn.
Did you just say
Cody's the
racism
one
is a
that-
facade?
Those are some
Listen.
bold claims there.
Those are some bold claims, actually. I have a lot to think about. Maybe rethink some of the people I want to cut out of my life. You know, Seth, you're a really toxic person. Alright, guys, well, as you can see, we're all really broken up about the barn and the whole world. I'm personally really upset. You know, some people don't seem to be very upset about it, but we've got our PayPal linked in the description.
Huh?
If you guys could donate, maybe.
Please donate to my Patreon too. It'll help, John.
Please just donate to the PayPal in the description. It all
That's his
helps.
personal PayPal. That's not the actual group PayPal.
Hey,
Pay for
that's not true. It is the
So
group
at least
PayPal.
if you're gonna donate, I'm honest about where the money's going.
Yeah, you think this guy's honest?
You know,
You think he's honest?
Really?
I'm more honest than you.
If you heard this whole thing, and what you took out of it was that Seth is an honest individual, then maybe, you know, you just unsubscribe right now because our content isn't for you. This might be the last you see of Seth.
I guess your IQ's probably too high for this content. Seriously, with the stuff they produce, gosh,
This-
I don't know why
you see,
I'm even
they-
on this channel.
He doesn't even want to be on this channel, as you can see. So, if you want more of Seth's stuff, I think he's a manga historian somewhere. You can go watch some of his stuff. All right. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. Anything helps, and
Donate to my Patreon.
Just send some prayers, you know.
and some thoughts. We need a lot of those.
And
But-
positive vibes.
Yeah, you know, we're gonna be vibing over here in our empty Minecraft world, but we're gonna rebuild. And,
Flaming Minecraft world.
This has been probably one of the biggest vibe checks I've ever experienced in my life. So if you guys can just throw $1 our way, or a like, or a hug, or just some nice words. We love you. Thank you very much.